The wait is finally over. A new era begins as Ruben Amorim takes charge of his first game today against Ipswich Town. A tactical revolution is brewing, and the excitement is through the roof. Will Amorim's signature 3-4-3 formation bring the spark we desperately need? And how will United handle a tricky opponent like Ipswich, led by a familiar face in Kieran McKenna? Ipswich is no easy opponent. They've already stunned Tottenham this season. You know they'll be fired up for this one. So how will Amorim's tactical brilliance adapt to the Premier League? And what can we expect from this exciting, yet challenging matchup? Let's break it all down! Finally, no more international break for 3 whole months. Can we all agree it felt like an eternity? Now we're back to business, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Manchester United is heading to Portman Road, where we'll get our first glimpse of Ruben Amorim's philosophy in action. The anticipation has been building for weeks, and now we finally get to see what he's been cooking up on the training ground. The players who stayed behind during the break have had a chance to work closely with him, which could give us a glimpse of his tactical vision. Amorim inherits a squad loaded with talent, but underperforming this season. Can he flip the script? Sunday will give us our first clues. Amorim has built his reputation on a dynamic and flexible 3-4-3 system, one that relies on high pressing, quick transitions, and creativity. At Sporting CP, he turned heads by blending defensive stability with attacking flair, a style that demands work rate, intelligence, and precision. But how will his style adapt to the Premier League? Expect wingbacks like Dalot and Mazraoui to play a crucial role, providing width and overlapping runs. In midfield, Casemiro and Ugarte should form a solid pairing, protecting the defense while transitioning the ball quickly into attack. While Bruno Fernandes and Amad Diallo are poised to thrive in advanced creative roles. Diallo in particular has been in sensational form and could become a key player in this new system. Amorim's emphasis on teamwork and tactical discipline will be key against an Ipswich side that loves to press and dominate possession. Amorim's philosophy isn't just about formations, it's about adaptability. His teams press high, transition quickly, and maintain positional discipline. But the real question is, how quickly can this squad adapt to his demanding style? Ipswich will be a great test. Ipswich is no pushover, folks. They're back in the Premier League with a point to prove under Kieran McKenna, and they've already made waves with a 2-1 win over Tottenham. McKenna favors a 4-2-3-1 setup, but shifts to a 3-4-2-1 in possession, with fullbacks like Leif Davis pushing high up the pitch. Ipswich thrives on aggressive pressing, aiming to disrupt opposition build-up and quickly transition into attack. Liam Delap is their main man up front, quick, strong, and clinical. His ability to hold up play and create chances makes him a constant threat. He's already got 6 goals in 11 games. United's defense needs to be on high alert. For Ipswich, Leif Davis is a major creative outlet down the left flank. Stopping him will be crucial, and players like Amad Diallo and Dalot will need to ensure they're tracking back to cover. This Ipswich team isn't afraid to take risks, and their relentless energy can cause problems for any opponent. But their high-risk approach also leaves gaps, especially defensively, and United must capitalize on those opportunities. Now let's talk about how United might line up. Ruben Amorim has to make some tough decisions ahead of his first match as Manchester United manager at Ipswich Town on Sunday. The Red Devils are likely to adopt Amorim's preferred 3-4-3 formation, a significant shift from the 4-2-3-1 system they were accustomed to under former boss Erik ten Hag. The new gaffer's preparations for the clash at Portman Road have been disrupted by players being away on international duty this week, with some only returning to United on Thursday. Given these circumstances, Amorim has a conundrum regarding his starting 11 for his debut game, with player fitness and availability throughout the week expected to play a crucial role. Manuel Ugarte, who previously played under Amorim at Sporting CP and is anticipated to be a key figure in his plans, also started all 4 games under former interim manager Ruud van Nistelrooy. However, with Ugarte only returning from international duty on Thursday, having played the full 90 minutes in Uruguay's 1-1 draw with Brazil on Tuesday, he may not be considered fit enough to start. It seems more probable that Amorim will opt for a midfield duo of Casemiro and Kobbie Mainoo, both of whom trained all week, despite the latter not having played since an injury layoff early last month. That notwithstanding, a 3-4-3 seems likely, with Martinez, Evans, and De Ligt as the back 3. Casemiro and Ugarte should anchor the midfield, while Amad Diallo and Bruno Fernandes pull the strings behind Højlund up front. Key battles to watch. 1. Amad Diallo versus Leif Davis. Amad Diallo is the player to watch. His creativity, pressing, and ability to exploit spaces will be vital, especially against Ipswich's attacking fullbacks. Look for him to test Leif Davis defensively while contributing with sharp passing and movement in the final third. 2. United's midfield versus Ipswich's double pivot. Casemiro and Ugarte need to dominate possession and dictate the tempo. Højlund versus Ipswich's defense. Højlund's movement and finishing could exploit Ipswich's defensive gaps. To secure a win, United must first strike early. Scoring an early goal will silence the Ipswich crowd and force them to open up further, playing into United's hands. This will make us control the game. Ipswich has conceded the highest XG in the league, so chances will come, we just need to take them. Secondly, dominate possession. Ipswich relies on control, but United's superior ball-playing ability, led by players like Casemiro and Bruno, should tip the scales. United's talent is levels above Ipswich. If we dominate possession and play with intelligence, we'll make this game ours. Next, exploit defensive weaknesses. Ipswich has one of the highest XGA, expected goals against, in the league, meaning they give up high-quality chances. United needs to convert these opportunities ruthlessly. Finally, stay disciplined. Ipswich thrives on chaos and quick transitions. Amorim's structured, composed, and methodical approach will frustrate them and open up spaces for us to exploit. This will neutralize their energy and keep the game under control. This isn't just about the 3 points, it's about setting the tone for the Ruben Amorim era. A strong performance here will not only build confidence but also send a message to the rest of the league. Manchester United is back and we mean business. But let's not kid ourselves. This is a work in progress. New systems take time to gel, and there may be growing pains along the way. The key is to stay patient and focused on the bigger picture. Alright Reds, what are your thoughts? Will Amorim's tactics shine in his first game? Who do you think should start, and what's your score prediction? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future content. This is just the beginning of an exciting journey. Let's back the team, back the manager, and make this season one to remember. Thanks for watching. See you next time.